And on this day, the Jamaican sprinter Elaine Thompson-Herah was able to make history, break history on this special Diamond League day. And that's why I said Jamaicans, like, they are not treating Elaine Thompson-Herah the way she is supposed to be treated. Elaine Thompson-Herah, her name deserves to be in the Hall of Fame, right? Elaine Thompson-Herah deserves a statue in Jamaica. Elaine Thompson-Herah deserves to have her own stadium named after her own name, because I mean this is the fastest woman alive, right? And apart from Shelly and Fraser, nobody comes close to making history better than Elaine Thompson-Herah in Jamaica. Shelly and Fraser Pryce is the only athlete that I feel like people like to compare her to Elaine Thompson-Herah. But after that, I don't think Shericka Jackson has what it takes to be compared to Elaine Thompson-Herah. And the reason is clear. She doesn't have an Olympic medal to her name. I'm talking about Shericka Jackson. She doesn't have an Olympic medal to her name. Although she had a chance to do that, which was last year Paris Olympic, but unfortunately, it is what it is. Disaster happened and she could not make it. Now let's talk about the fact that Elaine Thompson-Herah has been facing a lot of ups and downs, a lot of setback, betrayal. Like, people are just like mean to Elaine Thompson-Herah, and a lot of people are blaming her husband, that her husband is the reason why her career fell off. I'm not gonna lie, let's not lie to ourselves. Elaine career fell off um after the Eugene World Athletic Championship in Eugene. Her career totally fell off. Like, she is not the Elaine Thompson-Herah we used to know. She is not the energetic Elaine Thompson-Herah everybody knows, right? Yes, people are saying that Elaine Thompson-Herah career fell off, and they are right. They are absolutely right. Her career fell off. But that is not the end. I don't believe that that is the end of Elaine Thompson-Herah. I do believe that this great woman is still going to bounce back, and I believe she's not just going to bounce back, but she's gonna do better. Do you understand? There's a proverb, there's an African proverb that says the downfall of a man is not the end of this life. When you fall, it does not mean that that is the end of your life. You're still gonna have more chance to prove yourself. So Elaine Thompson-Herah still has a lot of, like, let me see, she has more years to prove to the world that I'm not the one you're gonna look down on. She has a lot of years to prove to the world that I'm not the type you just look down on. You understand? Do you get what I mean? So Elaine Thompson-Herah still has an opportunity to tell the world who she is. Let the world know who she is. Now, let's talk about hype, like the hype. Let's talk about the fact that there is no, like, there's that hype around Elaine Thompson-Herah, because Sha'Carri Richardson just, like, she blew up, and the way American fans are hyping Sha'Carri is just something else. I don't know whether Sha'Carri carried this kind of grace, but I feel like she's just lucky. Okay, let me use the word lucky. Let me not make it look as if Sha'Carri does not deserve, like, the fame she's enjoying, but I just feel like it's too much. Like, it's too much. Over 4 million followers on Instagram. Like, it's just crazy, man. While Elaine Thompson-Herah is still struggling with followers. Well, maybe the reason is because her country, America, are very supportive. And people keep saying that America are not watching track and field. America do not watch track and field. It's a lie. It's a lie. America do watch track and field. Because tell me how Sha'Carri has 4 million followers if America do not watch track and field. Sha'Carri Richardson is just starting. I'm telling you, you guys are not ready. This girl called Sha'Carri is gonna be like the most popular female track star in years to come, because I can see the potential. in this particular lady called Sha'Carri. I can see the potential because you guys are not ready. You guys are not ready, honestly. So we're talking about Elaine Thompson-Herah, right? And I said Jamaicans do not hype her enough. Elaine Thompson-Herah needs to start getting the hype she deserves. Like, we need to start comparing her to Flojo. You know, we need to start comparing her to Flojo because she has one of the closest time to Flojo world record. It is only when we start doing that that these people are going to start taking her seriously. I feel very sad whenever like I watch an article and they are comparing Sha'Carri. They are saying that Sha'Carri is gonna be the next Flojo. What about Elaine? What happened to Elaine? What happened to Elaine? I always feel sad when I see the American media, the American articles, blogs, when they are writing, they said Flojo after Sha'Carri is gonna be the next Flojo. Like it makes me sad. Like what? What about Elaine? That's why I feel like we need to start hyping Elaine enough because she deserves it. She deserves it. When she made that bold statement at the Diamond League, I was so happy. In fact, I think I watched that race live. I happened to watch that race live, so I was very lucky that day that Elaine ran the fastest time. You know, before the race began, Sha'Carri was making mouth. Sha'Carri was like, "I'm the sixth." I think after the race, Elaine ran the fastest, second fastest time, right? And Sha'Carri was being interviewed. She was like, "I'm the sixth fastest woman in the whole wide world, and nobody will ever take that away from me." Do you guys remember? So at that moment, I was happened to be watching it live. I was laughing, but I'm so glad that Sha'Carri has grown up. Like she's no longer naive as she used to be, allegedly. You know. So Sha'Carri is no longer the Sha'Carri we used to know. Like she has grown up and she's a total different person. And like they said, nobody is perfect. You are not perfect, I'm not perfect. We are still growing, right? So that's it. Let me hear your opinion. Do not forget to like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.